distinguished guests and colleagues, welcome to the launch of the Dominar 400.
रिकॉर्ड करा दे
Silence of the night with its roar. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Bajaj Dominar 400. Dominate the night. May I request Mr. Eric Vaz and Mr. Rajiv Bajaj to kindly. Thank you, Mr. Bajaj and Mr. Vas. May I request Mr. Sumeet Narang, Vice President Marketing, to kindly come on the stage and tell us more about the product and its features.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all our friends from around the country who've joined into this special webcast. The Dominar 400 is here to dominate the night. Biker loves that part of the day when the roads are available and you can really ride to your heart's desire. But the night also comes with its own challenges. It's a tough part of the day to ride. And only a powerful and a specially engineered bike can really conquer these challenges of night and make you dominate it. The Dominar 400, with its unprecedented design, engineering, power, becomes a bike best suited to ride in the night in such a way that the difference between day and night becomes immaterial. So, bike that can dominate the night, you can well imagine during the day, that bike can very much rule the streets. What is it that makes the Dominar 400 so special? Well, the bike is actually packed with over 100 great features But we would just share with you 5 key elements of its DNA that makes Dominar 400 a step apart from anything else that the market has seen. And that is its dominating form, great handling and control, gut-wrenching power and performance, great responsive braking, and LED headlamps and display. Let's take a look up close at each of these 5 DNA clusters and see what the product comes packed with. Let's start with the form, the design, and the stance of the bike. Well, as you've seen the product, the bike's got a design which has been inspired by the Leo stance, the lion stance. And that was an inspiration for our designers as they set out to put together the design for the Dominar 400. It starts with a massive front-loaded Leo stance, an aggressive naked face, a large contoured tank. The saddle is low-slung, which makes riding really comfortable despite its size. It comes with one of the largest front forks in the industry, which is 43 mm. The riding position is commanding but not very demanding. It's a very comfortable riding triangle that the bike offers its riders. It comes with a great mono suspension and it's got a dual spring within the monoshock, something again very unique in this category of bikes. And if you move on from this dominating form, it's complemented only by an engine that can move this beast the way you would want to. A 373cc fuel-injected triple-spark 4-valve engine for superior performance. What makes the performance really unique for this engine is it's got a flat torque curve, which means outstanding performance across the entire rev band. It delivers an enormous 35 PS of power and 35 Newton meters of torque. There is advanced liquid cooling, and the louvers are designed in a way to optimize airflow. And both these together make sure that you can ride the bike through the night and just never worry about heating up. So it's an engine which converts this piece of engineering into an amazing beast at night. But given its size, given its power, it's a bike that's very easy to handle and control. So it's a bike which is very well suited if you are a seasoned biker, and it's as much of a delight if you are somebody wanting to return to biking after a long time, or somebody new to the game. And that's achieved by this massive perimeter frame and the stamped metal swing arm. That provides an amazing rigidity to the frame, which gives perfect handling and control. This frame comes complemented with specially designed MRF soft rubber tires, which has been designed specially for this bike. It's a low profile tire which gives excellent feedback, especially while cornering. But then, as they say, what's power without any responsibility? And similarly, on safety, this bike again makes sure that there has been no stone left unturned. The bike comes with an advanced twin-channel ABS. The front disc is a massive 320 millimeters, and the rear is a 230 disc. Along with that, it comes with a slipper clutch, which ensures precise gear shifts and stability during deceleration, especially when you are hugging corners or even at a high speed on the road. So this kind of braking and the slipper clutch combination ensures that nothing in the night would ever surprise and destabilize a Dominar rider. There's also another industry first, which we are providing in a bike, which is typically available in ultra-premium motorcycles, which is the first full LED mosaic headlamp. It comes along with an AHO, an auto headlamp on feature. And what we have is high-intensity headlights, which are always on even during the daytime. At night, the full beam makes the bike visible from a distance of 1.5 kilometers, which is again amongst the highest in the industry today. And this enables riders to be seen well as convert night into day and lighting it up for a truly delightful ride. The cockpit view for the rider is another delight. It comes with a split reverse LCD display, and it's been designed in such a way we've split the information that only the critical information that a rider needs while riding is available on the display, and stuff that he needs to see only occasionally is available on the secondary display on the tank. Dominar 400 is going to be available in three amazing colors. It comes in a twilight plum, a midnight blue, and a moon white color. I know what everybody has been waiting for, and we are extremely delighted to share with you the irresistible launch price that Dominar 400 is coming with. Hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. The Dominar 400 comes at a price starting only rupees 1,36,000 ex-showroom Delhi. I'll give you a moment to digest that and feel delighted about it. It's available in two variants. The disc brake variant comes at 1.36 lakhs, and the twin channel ABS variant comes again at an equally delightful 1.5 lakh ex-showroom Delhi price. Dominar is going to be available in showrooms starting tomorrow. In the beginning, we would be available in about 22 towns across the country. So that's the list of towns where it will be available. This list would also be available on our website as you take a look. To make sure that all our customers who have been waiting for the bike and get a fair chance to reserve their Dominar, booking would be available only through online. While the delivery and the final payment would happen through the dealers, it's an industry first again. Online booking would be available through our website. So when you go to bajajauto.com and you click on Dominar, you come to what you see in front of you as the Dominar landing page. On the right hand side of the page, you see the booking online icon. And when you click on that, you come to the online booking page. Booking would be available at an irresistible price of only rupees 9,000. So you can reserve your Dominar at 9,000 rupees. You come to the booking form where you fill in your details, and you will get an intimation from our side regarding the supplies, which would start sometime in January. The bike would be available, as I just mentioned, in showrooms starting tomorrow. I would invite all of you to be a part of our town-wise launches. Go and check out the website, find out the nearest dealer to your place where you might want to go and witness the launch in your cities. Feel free to call our dealers to check the launch time. It would be most likely in the evening around 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, but that could vary from city to city. Be a part of that launch and join us in welcoming Dominar 400 into the country. At Bajaj Auto, we've always loved creating segments. 15 years back, we launched Pulsar and created a new segment of sports biking in India. And today we are all set to create another segment of park cruisers through the launch of Dominar 400. And we are sure with your support, your love, and your appreciation for our products, this era of domination is going to begin and will stay on forever. So please go ahead and dominate the night. Thank you very much. All right?
At Bajaj Auto, we normally make
May I call upon stage Mr. Eric Vaz, President Motorcycles, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Eric Vaz.
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press, dealership principals of Bajaj Auto dealerships, customers and well-wishers who are watching us on the live webcast. Managing Director, Bajaj Auto, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, distinguished guests and colleagues. Welcome to the launch of the Dominar 400. At Bajaj Auto, we normally make a fairly detailed presentation about any new brand and product. And we normally present all relevant facts and figures. And no doubt these presentations are extremely useful. However, we find very often that in the attempt to present all facts and figures, we miss the wood for the trees. Any new brand and new product fundamentally needs to answer three questions. Why should I exist? What do I as a brand or product stand for? And lastly, why should a customer choose me? To keep matters simple, I shall attempt to address these three questions without a picture or a graph. Most of us in this room are aware of the motorcycle industry, its growth rates, its volumes. In particular, most of us are aware of the premium sports segment, which is bikes priced between rupees 1 lakh and rupees 2 lakhs, and how that segment is growing. A growing market is a necessary condition for a new brand. However, it is not a sufficient condition for a new brand. If we look closely at this premium sports segment, we find a set of contradictions. A large number of people in this country buy a specific type of product, which, in my opinion, provides limited performance, indifferent handling, and probably explains to some extent why the British Empire in the 1940s had a 40 kilometer per hour speed limit in India. There are also other products in this part of the market. However, their sales are not very significant. When we studied this market closely, we found that customers are coded with three trade-offs or assumptions. The first assumption is that you either have performance or you carry a pillion in comfort. The second trade-off that the customer makes is that technology comes at a high price, or you can buy an affordable bike which is technologically dated. The third trade-off that the customer makes in this segment is that you either purchase a bike which is comfortable to ride but has limited performance, or the bike is difficult to ride but comes with high performance. At Bajaj Auto, we believe that each of these three assumptions are false. And for us at Bajaj Auto, that is a sufficient reason for us to launch the Dominar brand and the product that you shall see here today shortly. Once we decided to launch this brand and product or address this part of the market, our stars ahead designer team, our crack manufacturing team from Jharkhand, and our marketers sat down together to specifically script out what this motorcycle would be. We chose to be the opposite of what others are in this market. Our motorcycle is big yet comfortable. It is large yet maneuverable in our cities. It is powerful yet easy to control. It is fast, very fast, but sure-footed. And it's premium, yet not out of reach. Ladies and gentlemen, a great product or a great motorcycle is when the sum is greater than the parts. An excellent product is what a great design and manufacturing team put together. A great brand is created when we infuse this excellent product with a character to match. Our marketing team and Ogilvy have done just that. With the Dominar 400, 2 plus 2 is greater than 4. My last question, which I had to answer, was why would a customer choose the Dominar 400? The answer is up on the screen in front of you. The Dominar 400 is going to be equally at home on the Zojila Pass, on National Highway number 4, or on the Marine Drive. Its defining character is power cruising, which means outdoor performance with sophistication. The Dominar shall go from 0 to 100 in 8.23 seconds. It shall stop from 100 kilometers per hour in 46 meters. It shall climb a gradient of 45 degrees in the second gear. We have tested the Dominar 400 from sea level to 18,380 feet, and it has a top speed of 148 kilometers per hour. The Dominar is all muscle and no fat. It is designed for domination. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vaz, for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up once again for Mr. Eric Vaz. May I now call upon the most dynamic person from the Bajaj family, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, Managing Director, Bajaj Auto Limited, to share a few words with us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Till a few years back, I was introduced as being young and dynamic. Now it is only dynamic, no longer so young. Very warm welcome to all of you, members of the media, especially all my dealer friends. 200 of you are here, the biggest and the best of you. How appropriate, because we are going to launch the biggest and the best motorcycle ever from us.
नहीं खाते दही
Other
हाँ ये भी
associates
नहीं
of
खाते
Bajaj,
इनको गला आ जाता है
especially our agency O&M, that have put together a fantastic story for this product, and led by the guru of advertising,
ठीक है
Mr. Piyush sir, for being with us, for coming all the way from Bombay for this. And of course, as you will witness in a few minutes from now, we have as our guests today the boys and girls of the magical musicians from Meghalaya, the Shillong Chamber Choir. For most people, they are musicians, but for us at Bajaj Auto, the Shillong Chamber Choir is family. They are part of the Bajaj Auto
हाँ
family.
सूटी पहन के आऊंगी
And I'm very grateful to them because we asked them to put something together at the last minute for today. And as you will see, they will be scintillating. Just a request to them, wherever they are right now, do not dominate the Dominar. Do your best, but don't do better than that. Friends, today is a historic
कहाँ पे?
day for us at Bajaj Auto.
क्यों? क्यों?
Why?
क्यों?
वो कह रही है वो
In
मैं
November
अकेली
2001, almost 15 years ago,
पापा 5 बजे जाएंगे
we launched the Pulsar, and I think with that,
कोई पता नहीं तो खाना
motorcycling
तो खा ले तो दे दूं
दे दो.
in this
दाल चावल ले
country
तू तो ले
changed
पता
forever.
नहीं कब होएंगे वो
राहुल कुछ नहीं है?
And with that Pulsar,
ट्यूशन तो हुआ है
Bajaj Auto changed.
वो तो अभी वहाँ गए हैं
We went from becoming a company that made cheap scooters for the domestic market to becoming a company that made world-class motorcycles for markets around the world. In a short span of 15 years, we have grown from being a domestic player to one which now accounts for the sale of 65% of motorcycles that leave this country to export markets. 2 out of 3 motorcycles exported out of India come from Bajaj. But a motorcycle company is not known by the billions of dollars it puts into R&D or the millions of units of capacity it has or even by its people. What is a motorcycle company known by? Piyush is known as or known by the last ad he has produced. He's only as good as his last campaign. Amir is only as good as his last film and Mahi is only as good as his last innings. Bajaj is only as good as its last big brand. And for the last 15 years, we've been known as the company that changed the industry with the Pulsar. I think after today, we will be known as the company that once again changed the industry with the Dominar. So a motorcycle company is only as good as its last brand. And today is
मम्मी क्या ही चले रहे हम तुम?
of a new story in that direction. What is at the heart of the motorcycle?
6 बता दिया तो बंद करने वाली थी.
And I especially want my dealers to understand this. Of all the qualities that make a motorcycle, the one that stands tallest is the engine of the motorcycle, the capacity of the motorcycle, or what is commonly called the displacement of the motorcycle. Those of you who were with us for the launch of the V on 1st of February in Delhi,
मम्मी
will
कोट
remember
में
me
इतनी गर्मी लग रही थी. कोट
repeating the
उतार के
American
ठंड लग रही है.
adage. When it
कोट
comes to
जब मैंने पहना हुआ था
motorcycles,
उतनी
there is
गर्मी
no
लग रही थी
replacement for
और कोट
displacement.
उतारते इतनी ठंड लग रही है.
A bigger engine makes a better motorcycle. And today we are about to launch the biggest motorcycle ever from Bajaj. I am sure you will feel this at the end of today's event and you will see this unfold over the next few days and few weeks. This motorcycle will transform the motorcycle industry of this country all over again. It is going to be as significant as that. How does one create brands that transform the industry in which they participate? I am reminded of the words of Mark Twain, who said, "Don't let your schooling interfere with your education. Don't let your schooling interfere with your education. Schooling is important, but education is more important." My learning from this quote has been